Okay, look,
you know what? Put the key in the door and we're out here.
Put the key in the door?
Put the key in the door. If this is your store, you have the
That
key in the
is,
door.
I'm telling you.
There you go.
Stand back, please.
There you
Do
go.
not raise your voice at me.
Hey guys, I've never seen you open this late.
Yeah?
Are you just restocking?
No, we're just doing our thing.
Just doing your thing? What's your thing?
What's up?
Well, I've never seen anyone in the store this
Is there
late.
a problem?
Okay, baby.
No, just chill, chill. Is that a problem?
No, sir, there's no problem. I've never seen anyone in the store this late. I wanted to come check in, make sure
There's
everything
no
was okay.
problem going on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys restocking the store?
There's no problem going on.
Why are you here so late?
It does not matter.
It does matter.
To who?
To me.
Why?
Because the store's never open this late.
Is it your store?
No.
And then what? If it's not your store, what's the problem?
I'm making sure that everyone is okay
There's
down
no
here.
problem going on. So if you have a problem, you let me know right now if there's a problem.
I just want to know why you guys are here so late.
It does not matter. That's what I'm telling you.
It does to me. Can you take a hand in your pocket, please?
It does not matter to me.
Can you just tell me why you guys are here?
It does
I'll let
not
you
matter.
go.
Call your supervisor, tell him to come here, and then...
Do one of you two own the store?
no,
or have any reason
do
to
not
be here?
talk to anybody else. Talk to me. You're talking to me right now.
No, I'm talking to all three of you. 'cause all
You're
three of you
talking
are
to
in the
me,
store.
sir. Okay? You're talking to me. Call your supervisor, let him come here.
He's already on his way.
Okay, so when he's here, you let me know.
No, why don't you come out here for me?
While it may have been unusual for individuals to be in the store after closing, there was nothing to suggest that the activity was related to crime, and the events were far more consistent with innocent activity than criminal activity.
No, I'm not gonna... Do you have a problem with me?
I have a problem with you three being in the store right
Is
now.
this
and
your
not
store?
telling me
That's why I'm
why.
asking you.
This town is my duty to protect.
This is... I live here. Do not tell me
Okay,
about whatever.
that's fine.
Okay.
Where do you live?
I do not... I'm not going to answer your question. When your supervisor is here, you tell him to come talk to me.
No, he's right here.
Okay, you tell him to come talk to me.
He's on his way.
Okay, where's your supervisor?
He's right there.
Okay, tell him to come then.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Tiburon officer was joined by his supervisor, Sergeant Michael Blasi, who demands that Mr. Khalif prove he owns the store.
Supervisor, how are you doing?
That's right. How are you?
You came, three of you guys. What's going on? What's the problem? There's 3 black people in the store. What's the problem with that?
So it's 1 o'clock in the morning. There's 3 people in the store.
There's
They want
3
to tell
black
me why
people in
they're
the store, 3 o'clock in the morning. What's the problem?
This street's closed up at 9 o'clock at night. There's
Okay.
nobody here.
Okay, so what's the problem?
That's the problem.
Okay.
This street closes at 9 o'clock at night, and there's
Okay.
never anybody in here.
Okay.
This isn't regular business hours. There's no
Okay.
customers in there.
Okay.
Is it your store? That's all we want to know.
Like, do you want to know why?
I want to know what you're doing in the store at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay, if I tell you it's my store, then what?
Then show me that it's your store.
I do not have to show you nothing. If I tell you it's my store, then what?
We're just
I do
trying
not
to
have
make
to prove anything to you.
Is this
if
your
I tell
store?
you if it's my store, then what?
Aren't you glad we're looking out for your store?
I am glad you're looking out for my store, but if I
Okay.
tell you it's my store, then what?
Then you should be grateful that we're being as diligent as we are to look out for the street. That's all we do.
Okay, it's my store.
Okay.
Okay?
Did you identify
I
yourself?
do
to
not
the
have to
officer?
identify myself to anybody. It's my store. Okay, then what? Yeah, exactly. So it's my store. So what?
Can you prove that it's your
I
store?
do not have to prove anything to
Actually,
you, sir.
you do.
sir.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. To who and to why?
Oh my God!
I do not have
Yes,
to prove
you
my
do have to
existence to
prove
you.
who you are.
I do not have to prove my existence
You are
to
in a
you.
store
Yes.
after hours when the
Yes.
stores are closed
Okay.
on the street all night. We're looking out for our community.
Okay.
That's all we're doing.
Okay.
That's it.
You're looking out for my community. That's
Yes.
what you mean to say.
If this is your store, you're part
No,
of
no,
our
no,
community.
this is my store. I've already told you it's my store. Don't use the word if.
Okay.
I've told you it's my store.
Okay, then we're looking out
So
for
don't
your
use the word
community.
if. Okay.
Do you want us to look out for your community,
do
or
want
do you
you
want
to-
us to let anybody just walk in here at 2 o'clock in the morning and steal all your stuff?
I want you to look out for my
You
community.
sure?
Yeah,
Because you
sure.
don't sound like you're very grateful.
No, no,
You
no, no.
sound like you're very defensive.
No, I do not sound defensive.
Really?
Hey,
Come on now.
calm
You're
down.
being very defensive.
No, calm down.
My officer is
Calm
doing
down.
his job.
Your officer's not doing his job.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, listen.
Yes, he is.
Listen.
He is doing his job.
Okay. All right. So I want to wrap up this conversation. We're wasting time. So what's going on? What's up? What's the next step?
Prove
Can
to
you
us
just-
that you have keys
This
or
is my
way to
store.
get
Okay,
in the
okay,
house.
wait.
There you go. That's a perfect thing.
I just asked
I
for
don't
that.
have. Okay.
You know what?
Look,
Put the
wait.
key in the door and we're out of here.
Put the key in the door.
Put the key in the door. If,
asked you
if
if
this
your
is your
keys-
store, you have the
That
key in the
is,
door.
I'm telling you.
There you go.
Stand back, please.
There you
Do
go.
not raise your voice at me.
Put
okay?
the key in the door,
Don't
we're
raise
outta
your
here.
voice at me. Just chill. I'm gonna put my key in the door.
That's his store.
What's that?
That's his store.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
very
sir.
much. That's all I need to know.
dude knows
Thank you. See ya.
After repeatedly insisting that Mr. Khalif needed to prove that he owned the store, Sergeant Blassie immediately accepts a stranger's statement that Mr. Khalif owns the store and walks away. The stranger provided no further evidence than what the officers already had, as Mr. Khalif had informed them that he owned the store multiple times. The officers did not ask the stranger any additional questions or take any actions to determine his credibility, and simply walked away from the encounter based on his word.
Thank you for your time.
Can you put the key in the door for me?
Huh?
Can you put the key in the door, please?
I'm not going to put the key in the door. He already told you. Chief of police is walking away. That's your supervisor.
Okay,
He said you walk away. Walk
We're
away.
good. That's his store. That's good enough for me.
The same day as the incident, Mr. Khalif posted a video his friend recorded of the interaction on Yema's Instagram page, alleging that the encounter was an instance of racial profiling. In response to the outrage, Sergeant Blassie resigned on September 1st, and Tiburon Police Chief Michael Cronin resigned on September 13th. Overall, the Tiburon officers get a C- for misrepresenting the concept of reasonable suspicion, detaining Mr. Khalif without any evidence of criminal activity, and for accepting the opinion of a random citizen while simultaneously ignoring the very same claims from Mr. Khalif. Mr. Khalif gets an A-, because although he could have invoked his right to remain silent more effectively, he did not allow the officers to intimidate him or force him to comply with their unreasonable demands, and he made a legitimate effort to dispel their suspicions without compromising his Fourth Amendment rights. I commend Mr. Khalif for having the conviction to challenge the logic of the officers and the courage to defend his civil liberties.